as long as we could. We actually and so, but we'd love to just hear your experiences. We've kind of got to know you guys a little bit, and how you feel about ASEA, and what your thoughts are.
So good morning, and the first thing I see here is a conference room that is absolutely packed. That warms my heart, because ASEA should not be kept a secret. It has done such amazing things for my life personally, and to see that it has touched all of these lives in here, and that there is a concerted effort to get this product in as many people's hands as possible is just amazing. To tell you just a little bit about my story, we were talking about growing a business, transitioning into a business that really was exploding, Orange County Choppers, and as a new female exec, there were a few past mistakes that we were trying to correct. It was not easy. I felt like a hamster on a wheel. That's really the best way that I could describe it. Working 70, 80 hours a week, but not always to the best of my ability, because I was tired. You know, I didn't have the energy that I needed. And when I met Justin, he was talking about this product, and in my mind I said, oh, I've taken a lot of supplements, you know. I think I've taken them all, and they just haven't worked. But I made a commitment to start taking ASEA and to give it a month. Well, 2 weeks in, I really thought it was my imagination, because my energy level was up. For the first time in years, I was sleeping better. You get better sleep, you make better decisions the next day, right? So for me, I just said I'm gonna stick with this. A week later, my energy level went up again. A month into it, I knew one thing. I was never going to stop taking ASEA.
Now, you guys had a chance to come out. We had a chance to certainly come to OCC, and we were just blown away by what you guys can do there. But you had a chance to come out and see what we do, and see our corporate facility and the production facility. Can you give us some of your thoughts on what you saw there?
My first thought was, when I went to your facility, was I was going back to our shop, and they were going to get things in a lot more order. Because when I was really blown away by the precision in which the product is made. I could not find anything. I've never seen a more immaculate facility. I've never seen a better run facility. And we do a tremendous amount what we call R&Ds for various companies across this country. And you guys nailed it. From start to finish. And to see all the different cultures of people that not are only in this room, but are in your organization, and each of them bring a different skill set, and they work together, and everyone there had a smile on their face, and it put a smile on my face. So it was a great experience. If you haven't been there yet, you should go check it out.
Very cool, very cool. Thank you. Now, you guys have been working on this bike for a few months. And you're trying, you know, we talked a little bit about the story and kind of getting the elements of ASEA and the bike. What are you thinking? Now, to be honest, guys, none of us have seen this motorcycle yet. We've seen what you have seen. So this is going to be a surprise for us. What do you think? Are you feeling good about the way the bike looks?
I feel very good about the bike looks. I think that the bike represents, both in quality and energy, the ASEA brand, and I hope you're going to feel the same way.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so cool.
Oh, I'm actually
wait. Yeah, that's going to be cool. I think we're going to like it. Okay, guys. Let's get ready to see this bike. What do you think?
Yay! Bring on the bike!
Okay, before we do that, I think it'd be appropriate to bring out our executive team. Can we have Tyler, Chuck, and Jerem come out here so we can see this thing? Come on out, guys. Come on. Woo! All right. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. All right, stand back. Now, wait a minute, John. I don't know if this is going to work. I mean, I look good, but we can't unveil a motorcycle with these guys looking like this.
Yeah,
You know, I'm almost embarrassed.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's really not just for motorcycle attire.
Guys, can we help these guys out? Can you help us? We got to get these guys looking a little bit better. Come on out. Let's help them out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to get the the jackets on here. Yes, Chuck, seriously, you have to put this on now.
All right.
All right, turn around so they can see you here.
Woo! Yay!
Here we go. Jaren's ready.
All right.
He's ready. Okay. All right. Before we bring this bike out, I also want to bring out a couple of very important people to this process. We'd like to bring out Josh, who is the lead fabricator. Josh, come on.
Go!
He is the artist behind this bike. Coming out, Josh.
Go!
This is Santos.
Woo!
Please welcome Santos Lopez. Santos was the first guy we met.
Woo!
Here we go. Okay, you guys are going to help me do this. On the count of 3, we're going to all say, Paul Sr., fire it up. You ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Paul Senior! Fire it up!
This thing is bad. Oh my goodness. Paul, you guys got to tell us a little bit about this bike.
You know what? There's a lot of heart and soul in this bike, you know, and trying to represent your brand was pretty tough because you guys definitely got it going on. And when we went to your plant, it was phenomenal. My kind of place, not a spot of dirt in there, you know the way that I am with that. So, you know, to bring out the essence in this bike and what was in our mind before we started was kind of like blending the bike in. So, you know, we wanted to kind of show it in the early stages, like before we started to take the ASEA, and then gradually, as you notice it gets darker and darker to the finish end. And I think that that speaks volume.
Wow, so cool. So cool. So Josh, you got to tell us a little bit about some of the elements we see.
Yeah, once again,
some of these guys out
thank
there
you
can't
so
see
much.
it.
We're so happy to be here and to be a part of this, and you guys have been incredible to work with. It's been an honor. What we really wanted to do here is bring in the spirit of motorcycling along with, you know, this company, this technology and stuff too. So we started off with an original shovel head motor. It's got an original 4-speed transmission, so that's really cool. You know, you got a real Harley Davidson motor in there, and you know that's special to have. We have a pan head frame, and then when we came into the design, one of the cool things about this is I found these 2 tanks, and the tanks are really special. These guys a long time ago had this press, and they actually, Jason modeled it, they made a buck and pressed this tank, and they only did a couple of them. So I ended up splicing it together, welding it, and came up with this beautiful shape for this tank, and we really felt like that was, you know, your brand is beautiful, it's very, you know, new and fluid. And so Jason modeled a handmade air cleaner, it's got a handmade oil tank, and we wanted to do a really cool, once again, racy tail section, you know, instead of having a fender and strut and have it floating over. Bare Bones did a handmade seat, handcrafted exhaust, handcrafted handlebars, a vintage Springer front end, once again, to bring back that old Harley soul to it, some classic tires, handmade foot controls, and some chrome. We really wanted to finish it off with a beautiful paint job, and I think that is kind of, you know, the topping for the bike. And that bottle, we just kept looking at that bottle, and once again, this beautiful design that you guys have, and we felt like that the bike needed to be painted like that bottle.
Man, it looks like it could run on a ASEA.
Yeah, that was idea, you know, that you have this thing coming down the road that's fluid and like that. So once again, we thank everybody. Thank you guys. It's been a great experience, and I hope you love the bike.
Oh.
And tomorrow, we'll be able to see this motorcycle in action at the ride. So we're really excited.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Sit on it. Oh man, I can't.
Gotta sit on it.
You want to start it?
Perfect fit.
Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Guys, this is so cool. Hey, real quick before we wrap up here, Paul, I'd just love to get your thoughts. You know, you've been taking the product here for a little while. What do you think? It's been helping you?
You know, like I was thinking this morning, like we had it, Joan and I had it in the room there, and I'm kind of glad I took it because it's like a 1.5 mile walk from here to there. But I think that anybody that lives a real active life, like we do, we're either on the road, we're working, and even when we're on vacation, we're working. So for me, it's energy. You need that energy because, you know, we've been, again, like Joan said, we work around the clock. So energy is real important to us. And also, it's really good for your digestive system, but you have to have sleep if you're going to have energy. And those are the two essential things for me, is the energy and the sleep.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, guys, I think I speak for all of us here saying you guys just knocked it out of the park. This bike is awesome. We actually have a small gift for you. We didn't want to leave you out with the jackets here, guys. So can we bring out the jackets for these guys? We got your vests. We got our official ASEA motorcycle gang here. Thank you, guys. This has been awesome. Now,
This is awesome.
those of you, do you guys want to see the bike up close? Want to get a chance to meet Paul Sr.? Well, also tomorrow, I want you to know we're working together with OCC. We've actually got a charity ride happening right here in Las Vegas. We've got a lot of people who have showed interest in local bikers and people that are coming from all over to join us in this ride. All the proceeds for this ride will go to OUR, and so we're super excited for this opportunity. Paul's going to be riding our bike, right?
Yep.
It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a good time. Also, Paul Sr. and the team and the bike are going to be in the store from 12 to 2. So you can go in and take some pictures, get a look. And also, again, at 3 o'clock, they'll be in the store for a little while. And then they're going to have a good time with us tonight at the party. What do you think?
Yay!
All right, guys. Thanks so much. Thanks to OC.